this easy work, this light work, slavery was a choice. That's for those of you who watching the replay. It was like, for real? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're probably not a friend of mine, and you might be a friend of mine, and somebody shared this video, and you want to agree or disagree. If you agree, you're like, let me see how Kanye puts it, because I'm a free thinker. Like this dude right here on my shirt. We're free thinkers, right? Some of you going to disagree because you're not a free thinker. You think that the ideal of slavery... Listen how stupid this sounds. That if I say something against something that's painful to you, that you should have already let go, then you want to vilify me. That's stupid. That's it, man. So, I'm going to just come with the facts first. Let's just go with the facts. My first evidence of slavery being a choice, because I told y'all this, I made this point earlier today. So I got exhibit A, B's, and C's for facts. First of all, Kanye, you a genius. I need to holler at you because we did your chart last night. We know you're a Cancer rising. We know you're studying. We know that you are in line with your human design chart, and we have looked at you mathematically as black astrologers, and we understand exactly what you're talking about. What's up, Ramona? I'm Coach Kanye, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. What's proof that slavery was a choice? So nobody's vilifying all the people who are calling Kanye an idiot. They're saying he's ridiculous. They're saying he shouldn't speak his truth. But guess what? People magazine just published an article 2 hours ago that says now Donald Trump wants to have a summit with Colin Kaepernick and Kanye on race. Of course, now the vilifiers are going to come in and be like, nah, it's got to be some kind of sham. It's a political. He got moon in Pisces. If you didn't go back and watch the whole the long article, excuse me, if you didn't watch the long video, that's hour and 48 with the Charlamagne video, he said I was doing what the universe told me to do. A lot of you cowards can't do what the universe tells you to do, so you choose to keep being a slave. That's why it hurts so much. It hurts to see one of the jokers be like, yo, I'm leaving. When you see Harriet Tubman, everybody got something to say about Nat Turner and how we should all be Nat Turners. Nat Turner expressed his choice. But then the people who snitched on Nat Turner, the people who snitched on Harriet Tubman, the dudes who snitched on Denmark Vesey, they chose to go with slavery. Just listen real clearly. If we're in a bad situation and there's somebody making the situation bad, and then I'm going to just use Felicia for example. Felicia comes and Felicia says, come on, Kyer, I'm going to take you over here to where the situation can be good. And I say, I'm going to go back and tell the person who's making it bad that you're trying to leave and they're going to kill you. That means I'm choosing to not go to a good place. I'm going to choose to stay in a bad place. So all the numbers of the people who were you considering slaves, they chose to be there. Now, here's the other piece. Some of you, I'm talking to you mad people. Now I'm talking about to the mad people who think that that the slaves didn't have a choice. I'm only talking to you people that are upset. You don't study history. You think that every black person in the United States came here on a slave ship. You think that every black person that came here in America right now is a descendant of a slave. Did the slaves build this country? Yes. Were there free blacks over here? Hell yes. Were there free blacks over here before the slaves got here? Yes. Were there free blacks over here who, before the slaves got here, who owned property, owned guns, and were never slaves? The answer is yes. You never heard of it. So Charlamagne, T.I., all these jerks in the news, you know what? They don't fact check. Hashtag fact check. What up, Zanetta? They don't fact check. So you You overreact because you are looking at someone exercising a choice. The difference between Kanye and Harriet Tubman had a pistol, and she was like, if you go back, if you choose to go back, I'm going to kill you, because she said dead niggas don't tell no tales. She knew if the dead nigga chose the master, he was choosing to stay in slavery instead of be free. She said, I could have freed so many more if they only knew that they were slaves. These niggas thought it was something regular. And it was in their mind. Kanye couldn't say it because Kanye was talking about your Jesus. Your Jesus is why you're offended. You're not offended at what Kanye said. You're offended because of the implications. Kanye is talking about your Jesus. Because if I got 100,000 slaves and I got 2,500 masters, and I stay right there up under these masters in these harsh conditions, it's only because I choose to. Africans fought the biggest wars in the world before they came to America. They come from a line of fighters, but they chose to walk on the boat. The Uber driver today tried to tell me that the white people went over to invaded Africa. This is a story. This was an old man to like 50-some years old. He was like, yeah, but when the white people invaded Africa, you know what I'm saying, to steal the slaves, they didn't steal no slaves. See, so you have so many people overreacting who don't fact check. So, back to my point. Slavery was a choice. It's still a choice. Because most of you who are angry, not the ones who agree with me, the ones who disagree with me and agree with the idiots like Charlamagne, the idiots like Boyce Watkins, an idiot. Charlamagne, an idiot. T.I., I'm sorry, an idiot. I can call you an idiot because you called Kanye an idiot. You don't study astrology, T.I., so you're an idiot. Charlamagne, you're an idiot because you don't study astrology. Boyce Watkins, you're an idiot because you don't study astrology. Anyone else who opens your mouth talking about you got some kind of spiritual anything going on and you talking about Kanye and you don't study astrology, you are an idiot. You definitely don't study history. You're just reacting emotionally because you don't know shit. And you just want to be right. And you want to be angry. As my man said yesterday, he's sitting with presidents. Y'all sitting in a room full of principals. Not even principals to a school. If Kanye is sitting with presidents, you still sitting with principals. Your principals. I need you to hate this man. I need you to do this. And you don't even have nothing. You don't have nothing. All of you who are mad at Kanye don't have shit. Charlamagne, you ain't got shit. Boyce Watkins, you ain't got shit. You using your voice to keep people on the Jesus ship. The Jesus ship is the slavery of choice. So you want to stay South Carolina. I couldn't say that because my mama. So then you'll lie. You'll keep eating chitlins. Why are you calling yourself the God then? You're a walking oxymoron. You're a walking oxy. His hands are not tied. Kanye West's hands are not tied. Kanye is loose, bruh. Kanye's smarter than y'all. Kanye's hands ain't tied. If you ain't looking at his chart, then you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know astrology, so how can you know what you're talking about? You ain't really done no research into the spiritual aspects of what happens on earth. They're all talking about how metaphysical they are, but they're not studying. My peoples told me, Danielle D from Chaos to Cash, she said, stop talking about $1 million ideals and start making $1 million moves. Kanye West don't need to listen to CNN. He don't need to read no books. He got 300 acres of his own land and he's got a factory. He makes his own clothes and he's hiring people in the industry that he can make $1 billion in, which is clothing. There will not be no black person making no $1 billion in this music game. Jay-Z's not making $1 billion in the music game. Jay-Z get his money from Budweiser, from tours, from investments, stuff like that. Nas, none of them are gonna be billionaires while they are messing with no music. Go ask Serena Williams' daddy. Serena Williams' daddy had a baby. Serena Williams got a little brother, like 5 years old. And they asked him, they asked the daddy, they was like, oh, you coach Venus and Serena. Are you going to, is your son going to play tennis? He was like, hell no, ain't no money in tennis. He says, there's no money in it. What happened to my power cord? Slavery was a choice. Your ass. He does not have his hands tied. What are you talking about, man? Give me some facts. I can't have nobody just out here just talking about somebody got something and you ain't got no facts to give. I'm giving facts. I want y'all to give me some facts or be quiet. Just be quiet, man. If you ain't got no facts to give, then pipe all the way down. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. I told you that Denmark Vesey and them. Denmark Vesey never killed one person. He had the largest slave revolt ever set up. And 3 people like himself, black slaves, snitched on him. Go read the article, yo. Just go read the article. It's crazy simple. Black people don't read. Black people don't read, man. They just get emotional and start going into overreacting and stuff. That's it. They get emotional. They start overreacting to stuff. But here's what I think. Let me tell you what I think. I done gave you my facts. Everybody who's objecting to him, they're either agents or undercover agents. They're undercover agents. Oh, what's the comment? Why are we so attached to slavery? We so attached to slavery because we lazy. We want to suffer. Black people are attached to suffering. They are attached to suffering like nobody's business. They are attached to suffering, man, like nobody's business. What up, Team Leo? The so-called black community is functioning from an emotional standpoint, so it will always be hard to accept the actual facts. Is that Kanye's fault? Listen to the statement Ashna said. Is it Kanye's fault that they haven't done anything to heal? Especially all you conscious, shea butter wearing, head wrap wearing, aunt wearing, peace, hotel, the God this, knowledge, wisdom, understanding that. With all this conscious people that's out here right now, with all the polites and the SETIs and all that, niggas is still butthurt over slavery? I can't. It's not Kanye's fault, so why does Kanye got to be an idiot? Why can't Charlamagne be the idiot? Nobody's calling Charlamagne an idiot. Charlamagne's the idiot. Everybody trying to talk him, that whole show. Yo, here's the brilliance in what Kanye did. Kanye said, I'm going to invite Charlamagne to my crib because I'm going to change Charlamagne. Yeah, I'm going to keep calling him an idiot too, because the one thing about Charlamagne, once he realizes he's wrong, he'll say he's wrong. But while he's wrong, he just lavishes in it. He lavishes in. He's just like Donald Trump. That whole technique Charlamagne is using is called the polarization technique. All of this stuff is simple, man, if you just study. What did they do to Ali? They told Ali how wrong he was because no Viet Cong ever called me nigga. Then what? But when he died, what they say? Oh, he was the greatest of all time. He was the greatest of all. Mike Tyson, everybody. He was the greatest of all time. But now Kanye going through the same thing. See, Kanye is a mad guy. He's a scientist. Yeah. They love being victims. Boyce Watkins is a victim. Charlamagne's a victim. Everybody out here who is vilifying Kanye, because Kanye, and it's always like, well, Kanye's problem is he don't speak in complete sentences. Why he gotta speak in complete sentences? Why can't he just be who he is? What's the problem? He rich. He said, I'm worth $1 billion. Obviously, he got a business plan. He said he turned down $30 million because he needed $100 million to start his brand. So somebody offered him $30 million as an investment to his company. Do you think somebody offered him $30 million and he ain't had no business plan? Who got a business plan? None of you niggas got a business plan who talking shit about Kanye. You ain't got a business plan yourself. You can't even hire nobody. And you over here on Facebook talking about, yo, press 2 if you share this video. Y'all quit looking at me. If you really about talking about, oh, speak Kanye truth, then share the video. Press 2. Let me see how many 2s I'm gonna get. Right. If you're a free speaker, because that's who Kanye's speaking right now. He's not speaking for anyone. He's speaking to us free speakers and saying, now's our time. Say what you got to say, my nigga. That's what I heard him say. Say what you got to say, my nigga. Thank you. McKenna said they barely got common sense, much less a business plan. Thank you for sharing. Right, let alone a business plan. Thank you very much for sharing. I appreciate your... This is my efforts to get to Charlamagne. Because I'm going to tell you that you're an idiot, and DJ Envy, you're an idiot. Because why is Donald Trump your enemy? Why is Donald Trump your enemy? He ain't done nothing to you. This I'm going to show you how stupid these idiots are. Watch this. You ready? If president, because you the president, I'm gonna give you the example that KRS-One give you. This is all you need right here. Somebody name your favorite restaurant. Somebody name your favorite fast food restaurant. Come on, let me see somebody name your favorite fast food restaurant. Watch this. Watch this example. Some of y'all still going to fast food restaurants. I know some of y'all going to damn Chick-fil-A's or McDonald's or whatever to get you some coffee or whatever. Name your favorite fast food restaurant. I'm gonna give you an example. No, we need to get to his coven. His company worth $1 billion. Why do people think Kanye's in trouble? We need to get the Ye. We need to get the Ye. Okay. Cane's, whatever that is. I never heard of Cane's before. I don't know what part of town you stay in. Wendy's. Thank you, Victoria. Zaxby's. Even better. I just went to Zaxby's today. You go to Zaxby's and you order extra ranch dressing on your sandwich. The cashier, you go back to her, she really can't fix your problem. She has to talk to the guy back there cooking. The guy back there cooking says, I'm not going to give you any more ranch dressing. So you say, let me talk to the manager. When the manager gets there, whatever the manager tells you, the manager's in charge because that's their shift. But the manager doesn't own Zaxby's or McDonald's or Houston or any of that. His wife family over $300 million. Keisha Van, why are you hating on somebody's family worth over $300 million? Who was he supposed to marry? A broke ass family? This whole, he married a white woman. He didn't marry nobody black. He didn't empower. Why should he marry down when it's a whole bunch of black women marrying up? There's a lot of black women crossing over to marry white women who up. So why are you mad at Kanye because he married up? He married into a family that was worth $300 million. He didn't have no family. Black people had abandoned him, but you want him to still go marry a family that doesn't support him. So he's not in no coven. What up, Miss Coleman? It has been a while. I go to Zaxby's, I talk to the manager. The manager say, yo, you can have a free sandwich with all the ranch dressing you want. We're going to give you free fries. We're going to give you your money back. And for the next month, you can come in Zaxby's and eat for free every day, twice a day. Guess what? That manager don't own nothing. Your president is like a manager. The president don't own the country. It doesn't own the White House. He's only there for a short amount of time. So you sitting there waiting for Trump or Obama or Clinton or Bush to do something for black people is ignorant. It's stupid. It's idiotic. They're just a manager. So why should I hate the manager of the store? He's just a manager. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't really calling no shots. He get to talk around and look. He might have said, everybody wear this red shirt and this is the hat we're going to wear. So what? He don't own nothing. So you want Kanye to be mad at the manager, and then that'll make you happy. See how small-minded niggas is? See how small-minded they are? It's actually understandable why people are mad at Kanye. Whether those emotions are right or wrong is subjective. No, it's not subjective. It's wrong. It is. It's not subjective. It's not subjective. This man got a successful business. His wife is happy. He ain't got no scandal in his life. He's 40 years old with no scandal and his own voice. He got his own voice at 40 years old, and a black man and $1 billion company and his own factory and 300 acres of land. And niggas is hating on that. And you going to tell me this subjective whether it's wrong or right? Nah, I can't get with you. I can't get with you on that. Go on, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Right. Tiny minded. Not this is like this is big, this is small, this is tiny, minuscule, minuscule. Boyce Watkins, Charlamagne, T.I., DJ Envy, all the media who's trying to come. And the media is really not coming at Kanye. It's Charlamagne is making the tour. Charlamagne's going to TMZ. That big tall clown who told Kanye, I don't fight with my hands anymore. Kanye said, do you want to punch me in the face? Kanye from Chicago, he felt him from across the room. Kanye's psychic, son. Yes, I would love to come to Cali to teach a class. Right. So I'm looking for a sponsor who want to make some money off of sponsoring me to come out to Cali. So if you know somebody, Roxanne, please inbox me. I'd be more than welcome to come to Cali. Right. As in Los Angeles, well, I come to any part of Cali, but I like LA, but I want to be close to some clean beach water if you want me to come to LA. Where can I go to hang out where Ye is hanging out? We want to own the suffering of the slavery narrative that is pushed down our throat. Moni, guess what? The slavery narrative is not even being pushed down our throat no more by the white man. The slavery narrative is now being pushed down our throat by black DJs and black media hype artists who don't know shit. They don't know astrology. They don't know spirituality. All they know is scandal. Breakfast Club just wants to be who the Breakfast Club, who's their competition? TMZ. The same thing for Houston. I come anywhere where somebody wants to sponsor me to come teach a class. That's it. You want me to come teach a class? Then sponsor me and I'll be down there in an instant. Right. And I teach on, it should be called Black Recovery, Black Mind Recovery, overcoming your PTSD. You don't even have PTSD from slavery because you never experienced it. You got PTSD from holding on to it. Your arm is tired from holding on to it. You just like, I'm going to do one thing. Open your hand, please. Okay, it's over. I told you, San Diego, California, wherever the sponsorship is at, that's where I'm at. I got a PayPal. I take plane tickets. Whatever, however you want. I done rode a bus to San Francisco from Atlanta 2 days off of something I wanted to do. So when people tell me they want me to come somewhere, then I appreciate the invitation. And I do accept the invitation. So please inbox me or call me so we can talk about the arrangements. Yep. So, I love you too. What up, Team Capricorn? Out there in Hot Springs, Arizona. They so minuscule minded. That's really all I wanted to say today. They the imbeciles. If I choose to be mad at you, that's my right. If Kanye switches his directions, his fans have a right to be mad at him. They do. That's life, whether you want to accept that or not. Studying emotions and human responses can be helpful. You don't have to agree with them, but you do have to accept that people are going to feel regardless. In an interview, Kanye even said himself that he be feeling away and he shares his feelings and he has that right. He also said in an interview, please quote this, that my fans are free thinkers. My fans are my fans because I say what I got to say. My fans are my fans because I speak from the universal subconscious. And now I'm telling you that the subconscious and the universe is speaking through me, and those are my fans. He says, I got fans that, and because he can start over. People going to keep buying his shirts. That was real-ish. Slavery was a choice. Those who wanted to be free made a choice to be that. And those who wanted to stay slaves stayed. Thank you, Brandon. Want to hold on to it as a crutch and cry, woe is me, as the woe is me mindset. Like I said, if somebody want me to come teach a class on this, healing this mindset and not being an idiot black anymore, and that showing you that slavery was a choice, I'm more than willing for you to sponsor. Yo, I see these teachers getting flown all around the country about orgasms and about womb healing and about everything else. Everybody's making trips and retreats and stuff like that. If I go somewhere, you know what? It's going to be sponsored unless I'm going to have it right at the crib. But why should I leave the house and everybody's on the phone? Everybody's got a webinar. I'm going to hit you with a series of these webinars to get your mind free. Nobody wants to know. If somebody want to see a real class, I'm still with that right there. Nat Turner made a choice, but guess what? The jokers who snitched on Nat Turner, they made a choice too. Nobody's talking about the snitches that snitched on the slave revolts. Right. I'm going to have to get the St. Pablo album. But I see a lot of thumbs up here. Did everybody share this? Press 2 if you shared this right here. How does a conscious person not know slavery wasn't a choice? It wasn't a bad choice. It still was a choice. Because these conscious niggas and these hotel heads are the fakest. They're the fakest. You understand what I'm saying? They are the fakest. The fakest. Kanye is exposing all of them by just saying what he's saying. Yep. Everyone has a choice. Period. The slaves had a choice too. The slave had a choice to go snitch, and he had a choice to go run. Cause there was the runners, there was the rebellers, and then there was the snitches. One thing Charlamagne said, he said he believes in the 3-3-10 or something, the 3-10 theory. 3 people with it, 3 people not with it, and 4 people on the fence. So he trying to get 4 people to get on his side. He got 3 on his side, 3 on Kanye's side. He trying to get the 3 to get on his side. That's for Charlamagne, for T.I., Envy, Boyce Watkins, all of them. You probably definitely won't have me on your show, but you can come on my show. I got my own platform. You can come to a little platform and we can hash it out, or you can call me on my phone. 336-587-1215. 336-587-1215. Tell your people to get in contact with me. I'm my people's. Or you can call me. I've been on the phone with Kanye every day since the interview. He's been calling me every day. That's why Kanye messed up. Because they're trying to get him in that covenant, trying to get him to... What's your boy from Roots? Kunta Kinte. He called Kanye an idiot too, saying he's mentally disabled. So they're pushing that crap. The one that's saying, let's go, let's be free. All the other field niggas and the house niggas is saying he's crazy. He's mentally unstable. He said, I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and I'm definitely not an astrologer. So but he's mentally unstable because I've seen it before. Where did you see it at? Ooh, excuse me. That's that Zaxby's I just had earlier. That's my piece on that right there, yo. I got a friend We're going to wrap it up some more tonight about this particular topic. See, this makes me feel better because now I'm free speaking. Now I can get back to my print your own money course on Sunday. My print your own money course is still open. You can go over to livingfree.coach. Somebody type that for me, livingfree.coach, if you want to see what I'm about. I already been about the living free, thinking free, speaking free, being free, because I come from a tantric lifestyle. Kanye couldn't find a sister on his level to be tantric with, so he went and got Kim Kardashian. And all of you are looking, this is what everybody does. Kim Kardashian is the best example of this. They go and they look at somebody's past and say you never met the person, but you make all these things that you got to say about somebody based on what you know about them through the media about their past. She had a sex tape. She was with Reggie Bush. Now she with Kanye and she had a baby. So she just date niggers and now they just pulling him in, manipulating him. You don't know Kim Kardashian. Where her stepdaddy got a, looks like on the reality show. You believe anything they chop up and put them on there. But what did Kanye say? This is a stream of consciousness. I'm giving you a stream of consciousness. Zero filter. Zero filter. Yep. He couldn't find a sister on his level. Kanye had a crush on Kim even before Amber. He said that himself. If you look at the charts already matched up. Y'all, oh, well, I got to find the right black person to match up with my chart. I just needed my chart to match up so I can live my soul purpose. Oh, but it has to be. I can teach a class on gemstones. I know somebody probably better than me on gemstones, but I can teach a class on gemstones if that's what you want. What are you going to do with gemstones? You should have a class on your altar. You should have a class on your how to read your astrology chart. You should have another class on print your own money. You should have a class on moon magic. You should have a class on leaving your day job and setting up your own job. You should have a job on how to think strategically. These are things you should have a job on black folks and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Why do we still want to have classes on gemstones for? Kanye ain't got no class on. This joker getting ready to have a meeting with the president and Colin Kaepernick off of 3 or 4 days tweeting. He ain't spend no money. He getting ready to have a summit on race with the president. Nothing none of these other mad niggas could pull off. This nigga went on Twitter and pulled it off by himself, by being respectful. That's why T.I. you're an idiot. I don't know, you might not be an idiot, but y'all niggas is calling names. You know how it is in the street. If you open yourself up by calling somebody else an idiot, it's fine that you can be called an idiot yourself. They let you be exactly who you want to be. Kim is perfect for Kanye. Yep. I don't know who we should have an academy and university. Kanye would love to build an academy and a university, but the black snitches would snitch on it and say, what are you doing that for? They're not going to do it. There's too much. There's too much false bravado. Another idiot just came to mind. Umar Johnson. He's an idiot too. All of them are idiots who want to be attached to slavery and the pain of slavery and insist on defending you. Do you have a right to say, yeah, I'm attached to slavery and it hurts if anybody says anything about it? Quite possibly. But isn't it better if you say, let's heal from whatever's hurting me? I had a tooth. I got it pulled. I'm healed from it. I didn't start talking about, well, in slavery, we couldn't go to the dentist. I can go to the dentist. And I went to a black dentist with a black staff, but not because he was black, because he was the closest. And he could get this pain out my mouth. I didn't care who it was. How about that? Yeah. Umar Johnson, another idiot. Listen, I'm going to say this too. I'm going way out there. Like, yeah, you ain't going to say all this. I can speak in complete sentences. I got Mercury conjunct my Saturn, so I can make complete sentences. Yeah, Ye doesn't have that. But Ye got Mercury at 26 degrees Taurus, though. And he got a sun at 14 degrees Gemini, which is on the same degree as my Jupiter. Right. No, he sextiles my moon. His Jupiter sextiles my moon, and my moon trines his Jupiter to the degree. Yeah, I understand. I really wasn't like all the other stuff. I've been waiting for him to come on with this magical, and then I'm good to go. Come on with the magic. Come on with the magic. It was a choice that people were slaves. It will always be a choice whether you be free or whether you be slave. It's your choice. You can talk about situations, but at the end of the day, you got to make a decision. The root word of decision is disciple. Dun, 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 dun. I'm feeling good right now. I'm finna go take me a little baby nap. And I hope this was helpful. Please share this. Listen, I'm making this one for all those people who don't check the facts. No white people went and invaded Africa and took slaves. Slaves walked on the boat. Some of them volunteered on the boat because they bought into the Jesus factor. They bought into that bullshit white Jesus Christianity factor. But T.I., you should know this. But you won't say it because you got a lot of, you the one worrying about your fans. See, that's the other thing. A free thinker says, I want free thinkers around me. I don't want people, I don't want yes men around me that whenever I say something, they just be like, yeah. And as soon as I start thinking with my own mind and speaking with my own voice, they be like, I'm not your fan no more. And he ain't lose no fans. He's getting new folks. He's getting new folks. Right. I never spoke up for Kanye. As a lyricist, I'm not really that impressed by the stuff, how he spit. His beats and stuff is crazy. Is he a musical genius? Sure. But I'm not, he's not in my top 10 as far as lyricists. He got some hot stuff, you know what I'm saying? But to go to Kanye, this is how my last piece of proof, not of just that slavery, I already gave you the evidence that slavery was a choice because of the slave revolts. Everybody who snitched in a slave revolt chose to stay in slavery. They didn't choose to leave slavery. The slaves outnumbered the masters and they still stayed. That's a choice. Period. No matter whether your feelings is hurt or not, you still stayed. You had the numbers. And you had people who was leading you out of slavery and you didn't want to go. You rather snitch on them. People who was getting hung was the people who got snitched on. Isn't that amazing? I'll give my top 10 at the end of this list right here, but Kanye's not on it. But when you come to somebody and say, Kanye, your fans got you where you're at. No, his fans didn't get him where he's at. He believing in himself. You only become a fan of somebody who believes in themselves. You become a fan of somebody who's an original. That's a real fan. That's a real follower. John Lennon, Tupac, Obama. You say that nigga's real, so I'm with that. It's the problem. You got a problem with these fake people that you picking to be like, this is who I'm going to follow. So to go to Kanye and be like, man, your fans, your voice is too big. You got too much. Because I got so much responsibility, I'm trying to set these people free to think for themselves. Cha-ching. Yeah, those are the idiots who come into him trying to say, your fans. Change your voice. Change your tone. Apologize. Be mad at Donald Trump. Take back and come suffer with us about slavery. Then we'll keep you. It's all good. But now they're going to clown you. Them ain't your friends. Kanye calling them because he keeping his enemies close to him. Bong bong. Brandon, you see that? He reaching out to all the people who disagree with him and posting them on Twitter in the feed so you can see John Legend, T.I., all these people that's calling him. He like, yo, these my enemies. I better keep them close to me. Come on, he know the house niggas is gonna, he know the house and field niggas is gonna go snitch as soon as he put them on the plan. That's why none of them are involved in his clothing industry. Nobody wants to get behind Kanye. He did it by himself without any help from any of these niggas who condemning him. Anybody who's condemning him right now, where have they helped him at in his fashion career? Oh, because you played my record? You played my record because it was hot. As soon as I said something out the way to Taylor Swift, you stopped playing my record. It's all good. I'm going to keep on evolving. You stopped playing my record, I switched over to fashion. Now I got $1 billion company in my own factory. 300 acres of land. You niggas still going to work every morning. Ooh. You still going to work every morning, waiting for the zookeeper to bring you your food. Kanye don't eat zookeeper food. He go out and hunt food. Why? Because he trained by Dame Dash. Dun, 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 dun. My top 10 rappers, I don't know if I'm putting them in any order, but of course it's going to be KRS, it's going to be Rakim, it's going to be Scarface, it's going to be Tupac, it's going to be Nas, Big Daddy Kane could be up in there, I'm not sure. He's definitely in my top 15. My cousin Cypher is probably in my top 10. He's a spitter. Chi-Bay is probably in my top 10. He's a spitter. You ain't never heard of him. Go to SoundCloud. Star is one of my top 10. She's a spitter. Ciroc is in my top 10 as a spitter. Like, I can put them two against whoever. Whatever. I take Star and Ciroc and Chi-Bay, and y'all can go get whoever you want to get. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking Black Thought. He probably come in and round out the top 10. I got to keep some mercenaries out there. Eminem, he goes real hard. That's probably my top 10 right there. You can go get whoever else you want. Star, Stahhr. Ask Ebo about Star. Star, Ciroc, Chi-Bay, all on SoundCloud, all on Chi-Bay not on Bandcamp, but Chi-Bay is probably the illest dude out here, right? And I'm a J. Cole fan, and J. Cole don't make my top 10. And I'm from Fayetteville, he from Fayetteville, but he ill with it. None of these new rappers is probably can't break my excuse me. Sci-Hi the Prince, top 10. J Electronica top 10 just for ability and potential alone, not for body of and body of work. I don't measure them by album sales. I measure that if I put you in a room full of spitters, you're gonna damn just like nobody's gonna want to battle you. Oh, CeeLo Green, yeah, CeeLo. The whole Goody Mob is in my top 10. That's just one unit, and then a few people from and a couple cats from the Wu-Tang. Inspector Deck. I know it's more than 10, but who cares? Deck, Meth, Ray. Sometimes, you know, when I feel like listening to that, I gotta be on that gangster hardcore when I want to listen to that. I definitely said Andre 3000, right? Big Boy probably my top 20. He do say some slick stuff though. Big Boy hard. He's a tough matchup. He's a tough matchup. Yeah. Nah, Big Crit. He's not in my top 20. Too many heads. No. Big Crit don't want to run up on that. In that crowd I just named, Big Crit is not going to intimidate nobody. Everybody I name is intimidating. To be in my top 10, top 20, you have to intimidate other rappers. Big Crit is not intimidating none of the people I just named. Nobody in that group I just named wants to rap against the other one. Because they know Scarface was in my first 3 people that I said. That's nobody you want to run up on. No. All right, family. That's all I got to say. Slavery was a choice. Thank you for pulling my top 10 and hip hop out. To my Goody Mob as a group and not CeeLo by himself. Yeah, CeeLo by himself will hurt you. Yeah, I ain't getting ready to get off the topic on that right there. Yeah, I said Sci-Hi the Prince, didn't I? Yeah, it's probably some other young hitters around here too that'll get at you too. All right, so I appreciate it. As always, I come in peace. I leave you in prayer. That's what free thinkers do. Next, y'all gonna see Kanye praying next. It's a wrap then. Abdul Kul Tafalatat, Wabazung, Gamafaragun, Shilel Kulum. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istinje laku. Anabakor, Gidalakiminka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Nagibor, the Shay Yakadeka, Kavavat Shaman, Barkum Taran Rakame, Dazika Taker, Tamid Gammon, Kasim Kadosh, Badaruf Tufka, Nahela Taker, Yakit Gehe, Lam Chapanez, Ukrea Katushka Taker, Shavata Nukabel, Ushma, Dazakanu, Yodea Talamot, Brushim, Kavomakute, Mokuto, Lalam Vaed. Yo, we're going to start the new hashtag Kanye Matters. Kanye Matters. I'm going to come to his defense off the gate. Let me type that in there. Hashtag Kanye Matters. I wonder, Ye Matters. Kanye Matters. We're going to do Yeezy Matters. We're going to do Ye Matters. Those are hashtags we doing for that's if you understand where he coming from, and if you caught it, just say he matters too. Kanye matters. Jijia. Alright, fam. We're gonna holler at y'all. Peace. Catch the replay. Share the video. Be good for you. Charlamagne, you're an idiot. T.I., you're an idiot too. Boyce Watkins, you're a big head idiot. And Umar Johnson, you're a super idiot.